What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Lurrus Selesnya Enchantment deck. And I did end up taking this deck into ranked this morning on Twitch. By the way, if you want to catch me playing any of these decks live, we are now live streaming daily, or at least for the most part daily, over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/DrSpillikin. So, anyways, before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I'd like to remind you all, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider clicking that subscribe button and then the bell icon that pops out afterwards so you can actually get notifications whenever I go live, post, oh, sorry, not go live. Whenever I post or post videos. Sorry, I gotta edit that part out of my normal speaking routine. And then furthermore, if you're interested in joining the channel Discord, there's a link down in the description below, so feel free to join up if you'd like. Now, on into what we're actually playing today, Lurrus Selesnya Enchantments. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the deck. I think it has some good potential, but I think it's a little too inconsistent for ranked. We ended up getting very close in a lot of matches. I think we ended up picking up a victory, or two, one of the two. But you have to remember, I played it this morning, and now I'm doing this deck tech later. So, it's a fun deck. But like I said, I feel like it's just a little too inconsistent. I feel like it would value greatly if you change it into an Abzan enchantment and run, let's see, what is that card called? It's the 1-mana lifelink enchantment card in black. Come on, everybody. Hateful Eidolon. There we go. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to it. I think if you branch out your deck and go for Abzan, it'd be much better. But on to what we actually played today. Lurrus, my idea here was to have endless enchantments, right? Oftentimes you get these enchantments down and they get removed, and it's just kind of a sad day. However, you do still end up getting value out of it thanks to the season of growth, or just the value that you get out of the enchantments from all that glitters and swinging in. And then, of course, you can sacrifice the Alseids every single turn to give your creatures protection thanks to the Lurrus, or you can give your Lurrus protection, you know, so on and so forth. Outside of that, the Alseids, we also have Drannith Magistrates, which I found have been hitting a lot of standard decks very, very hard. A lot of people have not been expecting this card, I guess, because it shuts off companions. It shuts off all of the escape cards, right? All of the what were they from? Guilds of Ravnica, the discard, I can't think of them. Jumpstart, I think is what they were called. It basically nullifies all of those cards, and it's so fantastic, honestly. For 2 mana, you get a little 1/3 that's solid blocker, doesn't die to shock, which is nice. All around fantastic card, and we're not mutating, so it doesn't matter that it's a human. Next, we have Transcendent Envoy, which is going to allow all of our auras to cost a little bit less. In general, we're playing a whole lot of auras, so it's very, very nice. And that's going to do it for our creatures. One thing I did think about doing with this deck is adding in more creatures, but I figured with the Lurrus and with the being able to play creatures back from your graveyard, right, you should be fine. However, I found a little bit of a hiccup with that. So again, if you want to go into black and then add in Call of the Depth Dweller, I believe is a very popular card, you can throw that in, and that way you can actually get your Lurrus and your other cards back from the graveyard. So again, I think the strongest version of this would be Abzan, but wanted to try it out in just Selesnya. Now, as far as our enchantments go, we have Sentinel's Eyes, All That Glitters, Angelic Gift, basically the whole Selesnya rundown that you can really fit in there. A few interesting notes in this deck. We do have 3 copies of Ram Through. I would probably drop this down to 2. The idea here is that it works, 1, great with your All That Glitters as some removal. 2, it works great with your Contestant Training as removal and hitting your opponent in the face, right? So pretty strong there. Also, we have Pacifism, which with your Transcendent Envoy only costs 1 mana to completely remove someone from attacking or blocking. Doesn't really negate something like a Priest, but you know, it still works wonders against things like Hydroid Crasises or Orderos or anything of that nature. So. Then last but not least, we have Karametra's Blessings to keep our creatures alive, basically keep them protected. Furthermore, it can give you that +2/+2 damage if you just absolutely need it. So that's pretty much going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. Hope you all enjoyed, and now we're going to go and hop right into our matches. Rocky Punk, going to be our first foe for the day. And again, we are doing this in ranked. I want to try and climb a little bit, even though we are at the end of ranked, right? What are they playing? They're playing a Lurrus deck. But then the Magistrate should be fine. I will keep it. And again, we're trying new things out. I am interested in climbing in ranked. Don't get me wrong. I'm very interested in climbing in ranked. But I also wanna I wanna start playing my custom decks in ranked. Some of them I don't think, like the infinite mana, I don't think that deck should be taken into ranked. Honestly, it's not that good. Pacifism is fine, but if we're up against a Lurrus deck, they're more than likely going to have sack outlets, so, you know, realistically, it's not your best option. And I feel like that's where people go wrong with Scries and with Surveils and anything of that nature, right? You see a card and you immediately think, well, it's okay, you know, it's better than not having a card, but that's the wrong mentality. You have to think about what is the best possible card you could be drawing, and that's the one that you have to be looking for, you know? In poker, you don't say, well, I got an ace high, I guess that's good enough, you know, it's definitely going to beat that royal flush over there. No, you're gonna try to hit higher, you're gonna try for that, you know, pair, for that 2 pair, whatever, you know? Any hoosers. Drannith Magistrate's great. I'm gonna go for the Transcendent Envoy though. I don't want Magistrate to get taken out yet, and they're not playing anything from their graveyard or any of that nonsense anyways, so I feel like we'll be alright. I don't mind losing a land. We're only playing 22 to begin with because I don't think this deck takes a whole lot to power, really. Actually, yeah, let's hit that Temple of Plenty. Another Drannith Magistrate. I'm good on that, actually. All good. Alright, so we'll get down the Drannith Magistrate and get in for the awesome 1 damage. Woohoo! Now, some of these decks that we try out, they may just not be viable. We may have to change them a little difficult, a little hard, a little much. There's a word I'm looking for there, and it's just not appearing. So it sounds a little intensive, but we could use Ram Through twice, right, to get rid of their priest. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea because the Lurrus can't bring back their priest. Once it's gone, it's gone. They can't play the Kroxa back, so and actually they can't even play the Lurrus because it's outside of their hand. So yeah, let's just get rid of this priest, right? That should be our best move. I don't care if it costs more, you know? It's a matter of getting done what needs to be done. And in this Lurrus matchup, our Drannith needs to live. Wholeheartedly, he needs to live. Is that it for you, opponent? You gonna be swinging in? Nope. Oh, beautiful. Alright. So, Drannith Magistrate's already gonna be a target for removal from our opponent, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna put this on Transcendent Envoy, right? You drew me into a land. You beautiful creature, you're just doing the wrong stuff. Alright. That's alright, we got our Lurrus down. We got at least a little bit more damage, right? Two is twice as many as 1. And the difference in a timer is huge on that, right? A 20-turn timer versus a 10-turn timer, that's a pretty big difference. That's a lot of cards, so I'll take it. It's a little bit of extra damage, you know? Goodness gracious. I should have fixed more water. I got a little coffee cup full of water. Man, we're flooding. I got 22 lands in the deck. 2 of them are in the graveyard, and we're still just flooding. Now, y'all have to remind me to use my my Castle Ardenvale over there. Otherwise, it's just going to be completely pointless. But really need to use that. I need to use my Lurrus to gain some life, but I'd like to wait on that if at all possible. Yeah, they shouldn't be swinging in. We're in a pretty good position. Well, I wouldn't say pretty good. We're in a decent position. Another Cetizen training. Straight on the Transcendent. Draw me something good. I said something good. Lands for days and days and days. I guess we'll get more white mana. Helps with the Castle Ardenvale. And now, at least we're swinging in for the whole big 3. 3 free damage. Y'all know how much I love that. So, Transcendent Envoy being the MVP here. Now, their Hateful Eidolons can swing in just to gain them a little bit of life if they get into a pinch situation, right? But, for right now, I feel like we're doing decent. If I could stop. If I could just stop on the lands there, that'd be great. Our opponent's sitting at 4. I'm sure they're running like 22 as well. 20, you know, at the least 20. It's okay. Sometimes you get flooded, sometimes you get screwed, sometimes you get exactly what you need. We'll make the best of it, you know. I still don't think we're in a terrible position. We're getting all these free little 1/1s. It can't be that awful. Ooh, Karametra's Blessing. Thank you. Thank you kindly, game. I will certainly take that. Now, our opponent's on a 2-turn timer. Now, obviously, they have the Hateful Eidolons they can swing in with and potentially do that, but what do you do? Drannith Magistrate might be the real MVP, actually. Never allow your opponent to get down their Lurrus, and you'll be all good. They did get the priest back, which is scary as hell. Not gonna lie. But we got 1/1 tokens for days. They start sacrificing their creatures, we're gonna get to the point where we can just overrun them. Season of Growth. There's this weird scenario in which we can actually win here. And I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. That is not it. That's not it. Alseid's good, but they have that one red creature, and that's what sends it all to shit. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. But if we had drawn anything that gave our Transcendent Envoy 1 extra damage, another Karametra's, another Setessan, any of that kind of stuff, we'd have been good. This is alright. It's fine, though. We're A to the okay. We still have our Alseid in case they draw any... Nope, just a Witch's Oven. So what do they do? What's the max amount of life they can gain here? And was keeping that Transcendent Envoy on top actually a good play? I kept it because it was like another assured 1 over the head damage that we can deal, right? But is there better ones we could have gotten? Alright, so they're gonna gain 4, deal 6. That's oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Rocky Punk. I'm not scared of you. What do you got? Show me. Show me your hand. Show me that 1 card you can play. Yeah. Alright, so at least the Priest of Forgotten Gods madness is over for the single turn. I really need that Rix Mahdi to piss off. For lack of better words, I need you to fuck off, Rix Mahdi. Alright, Scrying, Karametra's Blessing. Alright. They're going up to 6. We're going down to 5-4. I can't tell them that I'm thinking. Ah, fuck. Fuck. I don't love it, but it's 2 extra damage that could get us there. They're going up to 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. You know what? We got to figure something out. We've got to figure something out. They can't kill me, can they? I don't think so. Ha ha ha. This game, it's very difficult. Very difficult. Alright. Oh yeah, so that's the end of my turn. Fuck, I didn't attack. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. Still can't believe I didn't attack. Like, that was just stupid. Yeah, it was dumb of you to active treason, but it was super dumb of me to not attack at all with my Transcendent Envoy. Chance, what are you doing? You're literally losing yourself the game. They would have been on 3 health. Fuck. Get so distracted, I just don't even play the game right. That's alright. I was like, something's missing here. I definitely feel like we should be closer to lethal on them. Yeah. You don't say, Chance. You don't fucking say. Oh, man, that one hurts. Alright. They only have 3 creatures left on the board. 4. Sorry, forget about the Cauldron Familiar. Yikes. Oh, shit, that's lethal, isn't it? Yeah, good game. Alright, good game, Rocky Punk. We still wouldn't have got... Oh, well, they're about to finish it anyways. There's no reason to concede. If you're going to be quick about it, then I don't mind waiting. But yeah, we wouldn't have won anyways. We'd have had to swing it with our Lurrus there. Make sure we didn't die. Bum, bum, bum. Sad, calm. Sad, calm. Why do I keep getting these just land-heavy hands? There you go, Chance. Open your mouth again. Alright, we're not up against the Lurrus deck. But still, Drannith Magistrates against like Orderos and things like that's great as well. We'll draw more. We'll draw more. It'll be alright. It'll be okay, everybody. Calm down. Settle. Alright, so we'll get white mana here. Opponent's playing Simic. Y'all think it's a Simic flash deck? Y'all think evil people like that exist in rank? Let's see. Let's see if they have the quench. No. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I was pretty convinced that it was Simic Flash here. Alright. So what's the order of operations we're going for here? Shock. Shocky. They gotta have counter magic, right? Here, counter that. There it is. I was like, I know they have counter magic. You're not about to sit here and tell me you're playing fucking Sultai, leaving your magic up, leaving your mana up, and you don't have any counter spells. I'm not. It's horse shit. I believe in it. Hydroid Graces for 2. Poor little 2/2 Hydroid Graces. All he ever wanted to do. Man, we really need another land so I could go Transcendent into Pacifism. Not gonna lie. I'm still getting down Transcendent. I think it's a good play. Another All That Glitters. Fuck. I was gonna say if it's not a land, I'm bottoming it, but All That Glitters is so strong. I don't even care if I have to put them on one at a time and keep Karametra's Blessing up. Shit's so good. You gonna take my Pacifism? Angelic Gift? Karametra's Blessing is what you should take. Not gonna lie. That is the OP card. I mean, All That Glitters is good too, but like, Karametra's is gonna keep my All That Glitters alive. I hope he takes All That Glitters over Karametra's now that I'm thinking about it. 'Cause if we have another All That Glitters, 2 All That Glitters, sure, it's fantastic, but... Ah, damn it. They saw through us. The jig is up. Growth Spiral. Now, they probably won't swing with Hydroid Crisis here. Yeah, I was about to say, given they saw my hand, they know that it's a rather spicy one. So do I go for the double All That Glitters and potentially they remove my creature? Or do I just go for the Pacifism plus the Alseid, right? Don't overcommit. That sounds good. That sounds good. Don't overcommit. Ooh, land. Hey, there we go. Boop. Get in for that one more damage. Land. J. Cole, hey, what's up, man? Long time no see. Long time no see for sure. Oh, you were saying go for the land on the All That Glitters. Yeah. Another land. We'll be able to play the Season and Growth back from our graveyard, so that's decent. Another Hydroid Crisis. But they're all tapped out. Let's see. Let's see how big this can make the Transcendent Envoy. 6/7. Well, 6/7's bigger than a 4/4, right? I'm doing my math right on that. And of course we have to keep the Alseid, the 1 mana up for that, right? Bum 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 bum. Here's one of my questions. Is it better to double up the All That Glitters onto our single Transcendent Envoy there and just try like hell to protect it, or to split the aggro and put in All That Glitters on the Alseid as well and not worry about the sack outlet option, right? Which one do y'all think would be wiser? Go for the All That Glitters on Alseid and have 2 monstrous creatures swinging in, or do I just double up on Transcendent and they can get the single block with Hydroid Crisis? It's a test in training. Well, I guess that gives me my answer, huh? Alright, it's happening. It is happening. Ooh, Drannith Magistrate. I would love to get that down, but unfortunately that means that would be the last thing that we could get down. So, we're going to throw that on there. Turns it up to 16/16. If I put this down, how high does that raise it? You know, how much damage does that actually do? We'll throw it on the Transcendent Envoy, or on the Alseid, just to not be repetitive. 18/18. It's so close. It's so close. You know, to that 1 turn finish, finale, final hoorah. They're gonna block it. They're gonna block it. Alright, cool. You got it. You got the block ski. And we'll end our turn. The great thing is this monster, right? Everything in here, it's replayable with Lurrus. Now, granted, it does take 1 turn at a time, so you don't generally want to do that. Ooh, Liliana is fantastic. Gonna make us sacrifice both of our creatures, actually. Gonna draw them some cards. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I don't like it, you know, because we're going down, but of everything that could have, like, of everything that they could have played, that's got to be pretty high up there on solutions. So, get the Lurrus down. Pacifism. Pacifism, Pacifism. I mean, we have one over here, so I guess we don't need it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. And then I want Transcendent back, I think. Because Transcendent's going to make everything else cost less. Or would I rather go ahead and get the Alseid to protect my Lurrus? I think I'd rather get the Alseid to protect my Lurrus, honestly. Again, I don't know about the pacifism, but we're going to keep it. Alright, so opponent's got 6 health. If I play in all that glitters, that is 3 enchantments on a Lurrus. That would be 6 damage. So if they don't gain any life / don't play any creatures, which obviously Liliana is going to allow them to play a creature, but we do have the pacifism to exnate that creature, we can end them. Potentially. Maybe. God. That Liliana was great, though. Oh, man. You can't beat best of 1. Your opponent main boarding things like Ritual of Soot. Holy shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's it's Magic the Gathering time. Time for us to gather all of our magicians, not just 1, not just 2, but all of them. Can't do it. I do want another one for insurance, but I can't actually do it. Oh, Karametra's Blessing. Thank the gods above. Yes, 2 of them. Oh, where were you 2 seconds ago? Alright, that's fine. That's alright. This is good. This is good, I think. It's decent. They can't play their Orderos back, so they can't just gain crazy amounts of life from there, right? No Orderos for you. And I dare you to target my Drannith Magistrate. It's going to be a... Ah, fuck. Alright, well, they're only getting 1 Karametra's Blessing, okay? Keep on thought erasuring me. That's fun. God. This standard is so oppressive. So oppressive. Can be, at least. It can be. Look, buddy. I'm just trying to make Selesnya great again. You're just dumping on the party. Alright. It might be over for us, honestly. It's Sulta. They have a crap ton of mana. They have a Liliana that doesn't seem to be going anywhere, and they can eventually get all of my Karametra's Blessing out of the way with either Thought Erasure or removal on the Drannith Magistrate. It's going to be a very, very tough time for us to come back. They got rid of the Lurrus. I'm not going to lie. It hurts. Hurts a lot. But sometimes you draw lucky in Magic, and sometimes you don't. I like to think that either our opponent's drawing lucky or they're playing super heavy for these low-cost, low-curve sort of decks. Nissa. Nissa who shakes the world. Honestly, though, this opponent's deck feels like last season. Alright, we're going to take the 5, because, oh, why would I block that? Oh, Warbriar's Blessing. You couldn't come at a more inopportune time, my friend. It will allow us to draw some, though, so I guess that's good. Alright, fine, whatever. Another Drannith Magistrate. Wow. Yeah, we might be out of gas here, ladies and gentlemen. We might just be out of gas. Yeah, I think we got to call it. I think we got to call it. All right, good game. I don't think there's any result of our cards that we're gonna draw that's gonna allow us to get through there. So, double tap land isn't fun. But everything else is. And we may have some stream days where I do specifically just try to gain rank, right? Where I don't worry about whatever other nonsense, but God, I hate that new scry animation. It looks like it's scrying it to the top every single fucking time. Ooh, Gorilla aggro. Alright, well, if I'm going to be honest, I think the Fabled Passage is better, so that way next turn we can guaranteed have some untap. Some untapped lands. Lordy, what a life it would be. Oh. Shit. What is that? Karametra's Blessing? You took my Karametra's Blessing. You dirty, dirty opponent. Alright, so we're going down to 14. This deck may just not be good enough to keep up with these ranked decks, to be completely honest. Either that, or we need to rebalance our creature to non-creature ratio. This deck is kind of weak, though. I don't know. This is a loss. This is a hard loss. Double Robber of the Rich off the bat, like, it was. I'd like to say it was fun, but no, yeah. I refuse. I refuse to be like you and play this garbage. But I do understand people wanting to climb, so it's like I go back and forth on it, you know? I'm in ranked. I understand people wanting to play the best decks to get to the highest rank possible. But I gotta explore. I gotta explore, you know? I'm not a man that can just play 2 decks and be happy. That just doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't even sound like what Magic was made for. I'm just gonna play these 2. Just these 2. Everything else will be fine. This is a little tough decision. I'm gonna go for the Drannith. I don't want to put Sentinel's Eyes on my Alseid. I don't know if they'll have anything that Drannith will actually hit, but they may. So that's important. We can go Sentinel's Eyes on the Drannith now. I'll still have the Alseid mana up. Yeah. Let's just get in a Transcendent and we'll swing in with everything. I was about to say, even if they trade, I feel like that's a worthwhile trade for us. Ooh, Temur Colossification. It's got to be a Storm Herald deck, right? It's got to be. What other deck would you possibly want? Is it? Y'all think it might be Colossification Fling? If it is, like, Temur is the way to do it, right? If it's Colossification Fling, you gotta go Temur. Gotta go Temur. Well, if they have Colossification, they're looking to do some spicy shit. I want this Sentinel's Eyes on my Alseid. I want the extra life. I want a Season of Growth, actually. That'd be kind of great. draw some cards, get some scry on, do a little bit this and that here and there. Alright, so we'll be getting in for 4 here. Also, keynote, we'll be healing 2. That's the big thing, because Colossification is a +20, +20. Obviously, we're trying to get as far away from that just 20 life as possible, right? So they can't just pop down something and surprise the shit out of us. Alright, so 24 is decent, I'd say. You know? They're max up to 5 mana. 5 spendable mana. Stony Strength. It's generally better if you tap those things first before you use those, so you save the mana. That's okay. Wow. Feeling the effects of not drawing these lands. We'll go here. This deck just doesn't feel consistent. That's the best way to put it, right? It's fun. I don't feel like it's losing too heavy, but it does feel inconsistent. Bum, 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 bum. But I guess you could argue that that's almost every Magic the Gathering deck, right? They're all inconsistent. It's based off probability. Ram through. Nah. Not really gonna let us do what we're looking to do here. I see what they're doing with just closing off their face hole for the land units, but our Transcendent can still get in. Next turn, we're finally going to be up to enough mana for either a Season of Growth or a Lurrus. Granted, our Lurrus can't play anything back. We're probably going for the Season of Growth. Unless, of course, we hit something like an All That Glitters. Of course, even if we hit an All That Glitters, we'd just go Season of Growth into All That Glitters because we have Transcendent Envoy, so... yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Our opponent is up to 5 mana, and they're... you know, like I said, they're playing a Colossification deck. I'm excited to see what's going on, what's behind the scenes of Colossification here. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta say that Paradise Druid's super annoying. Hexproof. But I'm sure that's part of the reason why they have it in their deck, right? Bum, 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 bum. Just have a hexproof creature in the deck that can sort of defend face. Tap mana if you need it. Nothing? They're thinking. Ragged One is thinking. Thinking very, very oh so hard. Alright, back to my turn. Another Alseid. That's not bad because that Alseid can target our first Alseid and make him non-targetable to green, and that's a little surprise 2 damage we got going there. But first things first, I'm getting down Season of Growth. First thing is the first. I guess equally so though. We could have got down the Lurrus and attempted to trade for the Paradise Druid, right? Go for the all-in. That's fine. It'll be all right. So we'll swing in with Transcendent Envoy and end our turn on that note. I'm not going to play down the other Alseid, not quite yet. Resolve. They haven't done too much of anything, you know. They've just sort of been sitting there, and that's kind of what's worrying me. Alright, back to my turn. Ooh, 4 mana. 4 mana is fantastic. I almost want to pacify one of my own creatures just so I can get the card draw off Season Growth. Not even gonna lie. We're not going to, of course. But I almost want to. We're going to get down to Lurrus instead. And we might just push. We might just push them. Don't want another Alseid. I'd actually like some enchantments that, you know, target my creatures. Lets me build them up. Bigger, better, stronger, faster. Okay, so they're going down to 7. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6. So doesn't work. Yeah, we need some of those targeted enchantments that I have in my deck somewhere. It's like every opponent I play up against, I get the exact things I don't need. Pacifism, Glass Casket ×2, and then all our opponent has is a Paradise Druid. It just feels like I'm over here diddling with myself. I mean, another Transcendent Envoy doesn't really do anything for us except for give us another attacker in the sky, which, sure, I guess. I'm not going to swing all in this turn. If I'm going to do it, I think I'm going to do it on next turn where we actually would have enough damage to... Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Season of Growth. Thank you, all that glitters. Now, opponent, don't make me discard from the top of my deck, please. I'll be very, very upset at you. We could swing in with Lord. No, again, I'd rather wait till next turn. Push my advantage there. Actually, next turn we may just win. How many enchantments do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, next turn we win. Cool beans. This is given that we can still protect our creatures and they don't have anything that's too quick, right? Storm Herald. All right. Well, I mean, we're up to 26 health, so I'm not too worried about Colossification, Fleeing. That's only 23. Oh, you know what I should have done? Sack this Alseid, targeted the Storm Herald for green. I can actually still do that, right? And it'll just pop the Colossification off. Oh, okay. Or I can't do that. Why couldn't I do that? Like, was there not a step in between putting Colossification on and fleeing off? I don't know. I guess not. I guess not. Fling's just all one motion. Cool. Cool beans. So, yeah, that actually really blows. There's no reason we should have lost that. No reason at all. Wait a minute, what time is it? It's 9:30. Tell you what, we might actually just go ahead and take our first little break here. Eva, of course, is still asleep, but I want to go wake her up. She's got to wait. She's got to work potentially really early this morning, so got to do that. It's been fun though with Selesnya Enchantments. I gotta say, I haven't been losing like that bad, and it's making me really like, this deck. I can't tell if we're just drawing bad or we're playing bad, but there's something about it, and it may just be that the deck is just right there, you know. It's just like a B or a C tier, and so every time you play it, it feels like there's something missing when in reality it's not. And that's kind of the tricky thing with trying out serious decks in Magic is, you know, you always want to make every deck the best, but in reality there's only one best deck and there's only one second best deck, or, you know, 2 or 3 maybe second best decks, but you get what I'm saying.